Before we get started, I just wanted to quickly remind everyone to subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss a new video. I am just a tiny channel, so I genuinely appreciate everyone's support so much. Also, welcome back to my returning subscribers. I am so glad to have you here. So let's talk about Joey Graceffa, YouTube's perennial nice guy. So it seems the internet is just discovering the videos Joey Graceffa participated in with Shane, and Twitter is officially blowing up. Just a quick recap for anyone who isn't familiar with Joey Graceffa. He's one of the original YouTube vloggers and content creators. His channel has amassed 9.4 million subscribers and almost 2 billion views on his main channel alone. His YouTube fame has also garnered him the opportunity to participate in The Amazing Race in 2013. He has written several books, released a few songs, and acted in a few different YouTube shorts. He was even named 10 YouTube stars your kids love by Common Sense Media. Because of his overall persona and these accolades, it seems like people are having a hard time believing Joey could participate in behavior like this. I've also noticed some are excusing it because he's such a nice guy. The problem with that mentality is it doesn't change the impact of his actions. The silence of good people is what allows this type of behavior to continue unchecked. Even if Joey was uncomfortable, his silence condoned Shane's actions. Joey isn't just your average person. He has a massive platform and chooses to put himself in front of the camera regularly. He's used to being in the spotlight. It's the career path he's chosen. So for him to not feel comfortable speaking up is nonsensical. However, let's go with that theory. Let's go along with the idea that Joey was just too polite and shy to tell Shane what he thought of his actions. Even though he had no problem speaking up against Trump, which definitely brought him some backlash from some of his fan base. So even if he was scared back then, why did it take so long for Joey to issue an apology now? Why did it take him being exposed on Twitter more than once for him to finally say something? In August, when he knew full well this kind of thing was an extremely huge issue back in May. Outwardly, he verbalized support for the movement, but inwardly, he apparently wasn't willing to own up to his own mistakes. When he saw Shane and Jenna apologizing for their past actions, did he not feel guilt? Why didn't he come forward then? In addition to his old controversial videos resurfacing, a lot of quote-unquote drama has been happening on Joey's Escape the Night Discord server because of the resurfacing of these videos, which were still available on YouTube even just a month ago, by the way. It has caused a lot of fans to have questions. In his collabs with Shane, Joey has a history of participating in multiple jokes about race in more than one video, as well as inappropriate sexual scenes, queerbaiting, harassment, and jokes about coerced sexual encounters. YouTube won't let me use the R word, however, they had no problem putting ads on Shane's jokes about it. In general, though, fans mostly wanted answers to his prior participation in blackface. Rather than address it, Joey continued to ignore the questions on YouTube and Twitter.
Okay, well, are we ready to get into it? Should we get into this gig?
He ignored it!
When you've been a fan of someone for so long, it's normal to want an explanation for a behavior that doesn't fit with the image you have of them. Because the apology never came, fans started to ask questions in his Escape the Night Discord server. However, rather than finally address the issue, Joey instructed mods to ban anyone who brought up his prior use of blackface. This only made things worse, and mods who disagreed with the decision to silence these questions were either demoted or left the platform. Joey may be a nice guy, but to wait to apologize until now shows his cowardice continues to this day. It shows he's not ready to be someone who speaks up for what's right unless enough people are mad at him. Also, just a reminder, just because you didn't mean to do something hurtful doesn't erase what happened. Not having bad intentions doesn't erase the hurt your actions caused.
Guys, oh my god, I'm so excited. Look what I found here. My baby daddy.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Oh, she's sleeping?
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
Yeah, look, he has a penis.
You know what we should do with that?
What?
Just throw that in the fire. Perfect. It's that easy, kids.
It's that easy, kids.
You could either use condoms or you could just throw your babies in the fire. Hashtag parenting. So we just did a video. How do you think it went?
I mean, I think it got really real at the end, but you taught me a lot about being gangster, and I shot a gun.
Let me just tell you, it was really hard making you gangster. Like, I wasn't sure you were going to be able to do it, but you did, and I'm proud of you.
I know I still get the voice sometimes. It comes out. Like, yeah.
Wow.
Joey admits when the video was made, he knew better, but it still took him years to finally apologize for actions he knew was wrong the entire time. Let's be clear, Joey didn't just laugh at Shane's inappropriate jokes. He participated in them and contributed his own. I've also been seeing indications that Joey may never have finished fulfilling the rewards for his 2013 Kickstarter he created for his YouTube series Storytellers. Both his Indiegogo and Kickstarter surpassed their funding goals for a total of $172,000. However, 4 years later, people were still stating they hadn't received the rewards for their pledges. If anyone knows the current status of this, please let me know. I am empathetic to Joey's rough upbringing and can understand how that contributes to who you are and how you handle difficult things. However, Joey is now 29. He's seen the change occurring in society. I guess I'm confused how he could participate in the movement, even tweeting about Blackout Tuesday, yet continue to ignore his own past actions. Considering ourselves nice, genuine people should not give us an excuse to avoid accountability for our past actions. I think it's great he raised awareness to the movement and supported the cause, but to enact long-lasting change, allyship needs to be more than performative. I'm not saying Joey should be canceled by any means, but I am saying do better. So what are your thoughts on Joey's apology? Do you think he needed to apologize? Are you satisfied with the apology he gave? Why do you think it took so long? What are your thoughts about his Discord server? I do read all your comments, so feel free to leave any thoughts you have below. If you like the content I put out, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any particular topic you'd like to see me cover, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.